Hello my dear students, welcome back to another session of computer application class. So in the previous class we have discussed about the Java packages and which are the different types of Java packages and how the Java packages will be working, and with example I have explained. I hope you understood in the previous class what I have taught. So the next session we can start it. So the next will be how the packages will be working in the Java programming. So actually the packages will be after completion of developing the software or after completion of writing the source code only. When we are before going to implementing the software will be somewhere else. By the time only we are make this group of codes will be as a package. Okay, so how the package will be working, how it will be combines it together inside the packages, what are the major parts will be there. In this session we are going to explain it. So the today's topic will be how the package or how the Java packages will be working. So here one small real world example I'll give. After that you are able to understand how the packages will be working. So here we can see the college. So college is a considered as a package naming conventions. So we already know when we are in the Windows based application, when we are working with the Windows based applications and all, how the folder will be working, we already know that. So what is the use of folder? So folder is just like a frame. It can hold a group of different types of files. Different kinds of extensions will be there. Different group of types of application files we are storing in a single frame. It's called as a folder. So each folder can hold a different group of files. So that is may or may not be in a different extension, maybe or similar extension. So moreover we can tell the folder will be combines a group of types, different types of files. So exactly we can compare with the packages. So package is a outer frame. Inside the package we can see different group of classes will be there. So related regarding the program we can explain. So when we are open a package, there we can see number of classes will be there. So each classes will be that is related to the program. So which program or which system we are going to be developing. So based on that the number of classes will be changed. Okay, maybe in the given program is having 2 classes or 3 classes, maybe 10 classes. So that is depending upon the program, how or which system, which manual system we are going to be computerizing. So based on that it will be changed. Okay, so here I am going to giving the example will be college. Okay, so one college we are considering. So college is a package. So that is the college, it is just a naming convention for the package or package naming convention. It is represented by just an outer frame. So when we are coming inside the college or package, we can see different groups. So the before coming to the programming example, how the college will be working. When we are entering inside the college, what are the major part we can see, the realistic we can think it. Okay, so you just imagine you will be in a college. So when we are going in a college, that is maybe in one engineering college we can consider. So when we are getting inside an engineering college, so engineering college means they are teaching only engineering. The students will be studying engineering, and apart from that arts college will be there, science college will be there. So any different group will be there. So one college, below the college we can see the engineering section, arts section, science section. 3 sections we can see. Okay, so in the engineering section we can see the commonly we can tell the technical option, or technical means the engineering divisions will be there. So we can just consider only, you just focus the engineering section. In the engineering section we can see different types of or different group of departments will be there. So we can see the computer science department, electronics department, mechanical department, civil department, architect. So like that different group of engineering divisions are there. So that is a one group. So when we are coming to the science college or science group, under the college engineering is a different part. The next science group we can see in the science section. So BSc different branches will be there, BSc botany, BSc zoology, BSc PCM or BSc chemistry. So like that science related all the courses will be there in the science graduation, even PG and graduation. And when we come to the arts section, there we can see the different commerce group and different types of arts, history, geography related all the subjects group. So these 3 groups will be there in the, that means the college will be divided for 3 major groups. Okay, in these three major group is having, below that their own sub branches will be there. So engineering is having number of sub branches will be there, science is having their own number of branches will be there, and also the arts is having their own number of branches will be there. Okay, so we can come to the point, we can come to the programming section. In the college outer that building we can consider as a package. Okay, so the college name, so what name we are giving the college? JSS college or any Vidya Vikas college or any college, name of the college, that is a package convention. So which software we are developing, the related name we should give for the package. So that is considered as a college. So when we are getting or we are coming inside the college, the different departments are there, no? So in this example, the present what example I have given, the each example will be represented by the class. That means engineering is a class 1, class engineering, class science, class history or arts. So like that, the department we can consider as a different classes. So college is a package. Inside the college, number of departments are there. Each department we can consider as a class. In the programming, in the object-oriented programming, it will be considered as a class. So in the given example, 3 classes we can give. So then afterwards we can consider individual classes. Class engineering. So in the class engineering we can see the number of divisions will be there. In the number of divisions it is computer science will be there, electronics will be there, mechanical will be there. See, these all will be considered as a subclasses. So in the subclasses we can tell another name, it's a member functions. So what are the member functions we are using? Below the classes, that is the inner part of the packages. Okay, so when we are executing or when we are working with the member functions, apart from that some supporting or auxiliary commands will be there. That is called as a data members, different kinds of variables, local variable or global variable or different methods or functions, constructors. So many group of things will be including inside the subclasses or member functions. Okay, so this is the concept of packages. So the outer frame is called as a package. When we come inside the outer package, there we can see the number of divisions. Each division will be represented by individual group. This individual group is called as a class. So number of classes, how many number of classes will be there in the given group, that will be deciding by the user. Then how the program will be or how the manual system will be depending upon the number of classes will be defining. So in this example we are giving only 3 sections, that is engineering, science and arts. So 3 classes we are defining. Each class is having below the each class or under the each class their own subdivisions will be there. That is based on the subject wise, department wise it will be divided. So that is called as a subclasses. So when we are developing a program, it will be called as a member functions. Okay, so here in this example we can see. So here I have declared a class. So class is a package naming convention. So here we are giving the name of the college. Any name we can suggest it. The next one is here 2 sections I have given. In this college only 2 classes will be there. Class tech and class art. So these 2 will be considered as a class names. Okay, so class name which is providing by the college package. Okay, so each class, under the each class we can see the 2 groups. So here two groups I have mentioned for example purpose I have given. So here the technical that means engineering field, we can see the computer science and electronics. Okay, so here art will be there, arts and science we can see history and language. So here this tech and art will be considered as the class of this given package. Okay, so this computer science and electronics, history and language, this will be the individual member function for each class. So computer science and electronics will be apart from the technical tech group and history and language will be apart from the arts group. Okay, so this whole will be combinedly we are telling it's called as a package. So the innermost structure of the package will be exactly like this only. Okay, so how the program we are writing. So when we are developing a program and when we are implementing a program or while writing a source code, which is the first part we are considering. So that is the speciality for the object oriented programming. In the object oriented programming, the lowest object, the first preference for the lowest object. So in this example, which is the first lowest object? So here college will be there, tech will be there, different objects will be there. So here electronics will be there, computer science will be there. So either one we can consider as the first object. So the member function CSE and member function electronics, or member function history or member function language. So first you have to complete either one in the one group. So first I have written about the code about how the electronics department will be working, what is the course duration, what is the fees, how many semesters are there, how the project will be working, how the internal marks will be providing. So evaluation related all the informations about the electronics department, we have to create a member function and we have to create a data members and the related things, function, constructors, variable declarations and initialization whatsoever. So whatever the things you need that you have to apply for the electronics department, the first object will be finished. After completion of the first object, you have to jump to the second object of the class 1, that is called as a computer science. So related the computer science department, how many subjects are there, how many semesters are there, how the marks will be dividing, project work. So every information should be given the computer science. So after completion of these two objects, you have to jump to the second class. The first class should be get over, then only you have to go for the second class, that is called as a art. Okay. After completion of the class 1, class 2 you have to focus in the class 2 again two objective we can see. So here inside the class 2, the first object you have to consider, either one you can consider as a first object, okay, because both objectives having similar priority, same priority will be there. So either one we can consider as at a time. So here the language we have to finish it. So about the language department, or after completion of this you can go for the history department, and about the history department all the information you have to collect it and write the relevant source code and find the output. Okay. So after completion of both the classes, if in this example only 2 classes I have given, so some examples will be more than 2 classes, maybe 4 class or 5 classes will be there. So one by one you have to finish it. Okay. So after completion of all the classes, you have to connect all the classes. So class 1 to class 2, class 3, class 1, these all the classes independently working. Okay. So while executing independently, each class we are executing. Okay. So the software means what? Software means this number of classes will be comes together or merged together, then only we can call it as a software. Okay. So here the first class finished, second class finished, and these two you have to connect it to main part is called as a college. Okay. So these two will be connecting to the college, and while executing, this college will be executing. When we are calling the college or when we are executing the college, these two will be already connected to there now. So this automatically which is having the first priority, based on that it will be working. Okay. So this part is called as a packages. Okay. So after completion of this all, you have to debug the program. You have to find the output will be correct or not. There is a data type mismatch will be there or not. Any mistakes will be there or not. Types of errors will be there or not. When we are inputting the value, whether the inputted value will be storing properly or not. And after inputting, whether the data will be executing properly or not. This all the things you have to check it. So this processing is known as a debugging of a program, debugging of a software. So this after debugging we have to go for the documentation. So while doing the documentation, after doing the documentation, this should be implement somewhere else. So between the documentation and implementation there is a process will be there, that is known as a conversion of packages. So the given or entire software will be converting to the package. After converting the package, it will be a just like a small application software. Then the software we can implement or install somewhere else. Wherever you need, we can install somewhere else. Okay. So this explanation is about how the packages will be working. Inside the package, what are the processing will be happening while executing. This all will be included in there. So here the major points you have to remember. The first with this example only better. So while explaining how the packages will be working, if any questions will come, you are able to, you can easily give the answer. First of all, you have to define what you mean by package. So how the Java packages will be working. Okay. So a small example you have to give it. How the packages will be working means you just draw this diagram. So what diagram I have here? So not not only for the same topic. So this is simple one example. My example I have given. So you can connect it to different organizations, firms will be there, and also different part will be there. So any real world example you can take it, and you can consider as example. And while explaining, so different class groups. So here you have to mark it. The first packages will be college will be considered as a package naming convention. Then this is a classes of packages. These two member function will be subclasses of the class. So that you have to clearly mention it. Then after clearly mention what I have explained, that means the working of the package should be explained. That is, you can do your own words, but should be related to the example. How the package will be, how it will be connected to each other, how the class will be working, and CSC will be working, and how the member function, how the variable declaration, this all should be connected. Should be connected. That means there is a connection will be there. That connection you have to explain it. So there only the point we are mentioning. Okay, so if you explain this easily, you can get the mark. Okay, so this is the way this packages will be working. So this package concept, that is not only for the Java programming, all the type of interface related programs. So Java, both command prompt and interface method we can do. Okay, so Blue Java is a command, both command prompt and as well as interface, both comes together. Together it will be, that means a combination of both it will come. Okay, so interface method means easily we can explain it. Command prompt also exactly same is only, but we cannot do, or we cannot apply any graphical method or graphical interface handle, which is not possible. But the normal programming, all the type of object oriented programming, the packages will be working exactly same what I explained. So this is the way the packages will be working in the Java programming or Blue Java programming. So here students, this is a very small concept. I hope you understood. So here about the Java in this example, if you are having any doubt, you can contact me through a WhatsApp group, and you can type a query and send to me. Okay students, thank you, take care, have a great day.